All right, so let's do a new order.
All
Just
right,
because I love the scorpion chips. Oh, wow.
back to back.
Four
I
to,
was feeling it
from
hard.
four, from four
All
to
right.
one. All right, so these are your headlining shows Friday, Saturday, Sunday for people who are either deceased or I guess
Yeah.
like members of the band are deceased. But
Um,
first one, DeLeo.
I'm going to open up to the floor quickly if anyone has guesses because I got to kind of get my order, but it won't take me too long.
I am imagining a lot of us, just Michael Jackson, like runs off the top hard for like
No.
this in general. Wow. Okay.
No.
That was a defiant no.
I thought you were going to say somebody else.
I'm going to say Tupac for either Dom or Day.
Capital Steez, Friday Night, DeLeo.
Wow. So Capital Steez is one of them, yes.
Riding on hoverboards, wiping out motherboards. Stop spitting fire cause my motherfucking lung is scorched. King Arthur when he swung his sword. Or King Arthur, I ain't even use a pen in like a month before.
And actually Friday Night does fit pretty well. So yeah, we'll start there. Capital Steez, Friday Night.
Wait, you might, and I hate to say this, but you might have to give a brief description of who Capital Steez is.
Right. So anyone out there that's familiar with like Joey Badass, CJ Fly, Pro Era in general, even some of those, I guess Joey Badass even is kind of a little underground still.
Right, which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know though. It's like he is and he isn't. Like he's done stuff with Adidas, he's done fashion stuff, but he's still. I think they're much, much, much bigger in Europe.
Sure.
I think they're absolutely much bigger in Europe. But East Coast based, New York, most of them all went to the same high school. And just a guy, extremely lyrical, believed in a lot of crazy things, interesting things, sacred geometry. There's an interview you could find with somebody, like a New York University student interviewed him in like 2011, maybe 2010. It's interesting. It's very interesting. You should definitely check it out. But he passed away in 2012, Christmas Eve. Jumped off a building for some weird reason. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, it was nuts.
Wow. What was that?
What alien just happened to our Zoom call?
You've officially been tapped.
So I legitimately think Capital Steez just hopped into our Zoom call to say hello to you.
Maybe.
The craziest. No, all three of our faces were like.
I didn't even hear a thing. That's
something was coming from your end. So that's what I'm saying. He like.
His spirit came into all of our mics.
Dude, this is why we're doing this. Your festival is already off the ground. You already got one act in.
Nice. To tell, I guess I don't really have. This is really the only story I have of like when I found out he died. But you know, it's Christmas Eve and saw his Twitter and he tweeted the end, and I was like, okay. But
yeah, I remember that.
Hold on, let me keep this in mind. So this was 2012. Back then, everyone thought the end of the world was going to be like December 23rd, 2012, I think, or December 21st or something.
And he was this huge like conspiracy guy or something.
Correct. Like kind of the sacred geometry fits into that a little bit.
Yeah.
Mac will talk about that later in the week, actually. And
our other series.
Yeah. So he tweeted the end, and I was like, okay, interesting. And kind of combined with that group was having an album that was releasing, I want to say the 24th, maybe the 23rd
of December.
Of December, yeah. And so it was all kind of tied into that. So I didn't really know what to make of it. And then I'm pretty sure I fell asleep, or like, you know, classic Christmas, you like can't really sleep. You're not, you know,
because Santa's coming.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I'm like up, and a couple hours later I saw a note from somebody. I don't know. I think it was one of their people tweeted it, or it was somewhere, but it
probably, yeah.
You know, but yeah, it was. He jumped off the building that housed a record company. There's a lot of like interesting stuff on that too, and then like his crew has pushed some interesting conspiracy theories a little bit. I haven't looked into it in a long time. I mean, it was in 2012, but I know for a while there's theory of like his body wasn't actually there. Like, I don't know, just like interesting things. Yeah. I haven't looked at it into it since like 2012 to 2013. But so that's my Friday. And then my Saturday, this is actually who I thought you guys were all going to guess and all going to have, is Mac Miller.
Hey, Kool-Aid and frozen pizza. It's a work of art. I ain't talking Mona Lisa.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my Saturday. Again, so I have seen Mac Miller in the past, but I saw him during his Macadelic phase, which was like
crazy album. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, not my
like,
favorite.
Very different.
Not my
great album on the porch. Great album on the porch.
I mean, we probably listened to the album like 400 times when it came out, but it was like insanely different than what he was doing at the time. Or
yeah,
very dark.
At least.
It's just, well, yeah, and that was in, his time of drinking lean and doing who knows what else. So it was very much that weird slow down type of dark music. Yeah. But that's somebody I really wish I saw when they were not in that state. I mean, it was still great. He still did play a few bangers, a couple of songs from Kids. Some classics, but
just a different mentality, kind of.
Yeah, for sure. Sunday is the classic. I mean, if you're gonna have a festival, especially a festival that right now, I mean, we've got 2 rap artists, so like we might as well finish it up with a third and just cap it off. I mean, it's Biggie, it's Notorious B.I.G. Like, you have to.
First things first, I'll pop for freaks, all the honeys, gummies, Playboy bunnies, those wanting money.
So
we were all like, I mean, that's just a great pick, and it's also a great Sunday, especially that weekend organized, going in that order, ending with Biggie would be huge.
Yes. So that's the list. So the name of the festival would be Cosmic Rap Fest. That's the name of the festival. All of them together. With Frank Ocean, with your
EJ. Sure. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Leo?
Nope.
I love the Biggie Smalls ending. Green. Wait, this is blue.
Blue. Jeez, man.
Well, it looks green on my side. All right, Diggy.
How's that work? All right. So for Friday, to set the vibe.
Wait, hold on. I've got to guess for sure. Is Nipsey in your list somewhere?
Nipsey was hard. Like, I really wanted to put Nipsey in my list. Definitely was honorable mention.
But no.
Yeah, this is like, if I'm having a festival, I really want to. Also, it's kind of like what you said. If it was someone I wanted to I've never seen before, I really want to see. That's how I kind of also picked, especially this list.
Let's hear it.
So for Friday, definitely Bob Marley and the Wailers. Yeah, I would love to have been a patron and be able to see that concert, to be able to hear that. So Friday, set that vibe off. I think that would be a great one. Saturday, you guys already guessed it a couple of times. I'm doing Tribe Called Quest.
Yo, Fife, you remember that routine that we used to make spiffy like Mr. Clean? Astringent. I don't get the message, so you got to run the business.
There you go. I mean,
like I need that energy on a Saturday.
Dom is a gigantic Tribe Called Quest guy.
Yeah, so like for that vibe on
always been
going with the whole team of the kickback. Couldn't have anyone for that one. And then Sunday, like I said, Frank Ocean take us to church on Sunday. I'm gonna have someone to take us to church on in a rest in peace type situation. I gotta go. I mean, controversial as fuck, but I mean, I gotta go Michael Jackson. Like, I got to. Like, the amount of bangers that would transpire, the amount of just like.
He's the best of all time from a music standpoint, entertainment standpoint.
Man would be just like unreal. And then, like I said, there's even clips. You go back and like see some of the clips of those people how they reacted to that man at the time. Like, that's just wild. So like, definitely some
people didn't react great.
Yeah. Bob Marley, the Wailers, Tribe Called Quest, and then Michael Jackson.
And in the Kickback.
That's dude.
Those
Bob
are
Marley.
tremendous.
I didn't even think about like that. Just unlocked like.
I don't even know if I think about him as like a musician. I feel like he's just like an icon.
Yeah. I guess that's how transcendent the man
like
is.
Jimi Hendrix, like he take off whoever you want on my list and throw Jimmy in there. Like, good God.
Yeah. Jimmy was on mine for like back and forth, but I was like, I had to go Bob over him.
Dude, he's gonna have a whole new list at the end of this.
Close my eyes and throw 3 darts at the fucking Woodstock lineup. Like, holy shit. Seriously.
Oh man.
But yeah. That's a I would love to go to that festival.
Yeah. Great lineup.
The kickback would be great. I don't know.
The live and dead version.
Yeah. All right. This one's green. Positive.
Nice. All right. So I had a tough time with this. Are we also doing any honorable mentions after this or no?
We can. I mean, we generally do it regardless. So.
All right. This is tough. I still don't even know if I really am confident in how I'd like to do the order, but I would start Friday night off with Fleetwood Mac.
You can go your own way.
Yeah.
Start with them. Saturday, this is tough. Saturday, I think I'd have to go with Biggie. He was on my list also.
There you go.
And then Sunday, like Dom said, even super controversial, but he's the greatest entertainer of all time, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have guessed any of those for you, except for maybe Fleetwood Mac. I thought you were the lead singer of the Cranberries just passed away like a couple months ago.
I know.
I didn't know if you were gonna sneak that one in or not.
I had to take bias out of a lot of my list.
Why? It's your fucking
dude. You're toad. That's the whole point. It's the Tyler Palooza.
I know that's the one thing. If I could go back in my active one, like days, like I think DeLeo said for his active ones, he picked off like people he hasn't seen, right? Yeah, I should have done that because I've seen Swedish and I've seen Drake. So I would have replaced them with Timberlake and The Weeknd, to be honest, especially The Weeknd.
Did you look into get tickets for his tour at all time?
The Weeknd?
Yeah.
After Hours?
Did you
no. So I was supposed to go see him during, I want to say it was when we were in college at one point, but then I never did. But I would love to see him and Timberlake.
I am surprised you haven't seen Timberlake.
Yeah. The Weeknd gets like Michael Jackson comparisons. Obviously, that they not dancing like him all the time, but like they just say him live is like unbelievable. It's like really listening to him.
His voice, like range wise, is up there, but like the After Hours album he just put out is insanely like pop, 80s pop, like just the synths that are on it and like everything. I mean, Blinding Lights could be a Michael Jackson song. A lot of them could be a Michael Jackson song.
Of his song, yeah. I mean, he did like a Dirty Diana remix.
Wait, who was your 3? Fleetwood Mac,
Biggie,
the Cranberries, and then Michael Jackson. All right, well, my last 3. So my Friday night is also Mac Miller.
Let him in! Let him in! Let him in!
passed away 2018. Mac Miller for me, so I would characterize like, let's call them like the golden years of music. I feel like your high school year going into your freshman year of college is like super huge for music for a person, because there's like so much going on in your life, like emotionally leaving home, getting to a new world and everything. And Kids dropped in 2010. So like that was when or at least Dom and I both graduated high school. So Mac Miller has been pretty much in the driver's seat for me music wise since like immediately in that moment. And I know Mac Miller is a big part of like our 4 years of college as a group too. Saturday night is MJ, Michael Jackson. Same reasons you guys said. Probably the greatest live entertainer of all time. I mean, there's not much else to say about that. Sunday, my very last night, my very last act to bring home the whole thing. Freddie Mercury is coming back and performing with Queen. I don't know if you guys saw the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. Queen is like, and it's pretty much the same thing as my Coldplay on Sunday night. Queen is an anthem band. Like every song that they put out is like an anthem. Ending out a festival like that with Freddie Mercury on stage, like performing Queen's hits, is like, it's just perfect. It would just be perfect.
Dude, I can't wait to redo my list after this is over.
So who would be in your new list now?
I don't know. I need more time.
I mean, it's hard to narrow down with 3.
Yeah, 3.
So Dom's festival is called the Kickback. Do you guys have your 2 festivals or a festival name or no?
Yeah, Cosmic Rap Fest.
Cosmic Rap Fest
for
is
both?
Yeah, because some are alive and some are dead, and
they just combine their weekends.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think go ahead.
You go. No, you got it, Mega.
my dad, I hate saying dad, my no longer with us festival would be called One More Time, because they get one more time to perform on Earth, everybody. That's a chilling title. That's my pick. And then my other one is High Five Festival, where you high five a fat security guard walking in.
Well, Encore Fest would be good for your One More Time. But yeah.
It could be the byline.
High Five Fest is great.
It's the best. You just go around high-fiving each other. Everybody's in a good mood.
2 hot dogs, that's 79 high fives. Okay.
That's ridiculous. Also, very expensive hot dogs.
Extremely expensive.
Like
1 high five for entrance to the festival.
Like just gourmet. Yeah.
I mean,
3 acts.
It is the festival food. Come on.
Yeah,
that's true. It's 78 high fives more expensive than the actual festival admission. Go ahead, Tyler.
My old people, or not old people, but people who passed away, whatever. my former festival,
former people
would be called Dancing into Heaven.
Wow, that's so poetic.
And then my right now one, I guess, would be Will You Take This Dance?
Not the Gator Fest?
Not the Gator
Fest? Not the Gator Fest.
Come get this Gator? Like nothing?
Unless
the festival is in the swamp in Florida where fucking the Florida Gators play, then it could be the Gator Fest.
Will You Take This Dance? That's just a pretty title.
Well, your Saturday night should definitely be in Gainesville.
Dixie Chicks in Florida is getting the money.
I can't believe you picked Dixie Chicks. I just can't believe.
Dude, you could have given me 100. You could give me 100 guesses.
It's going from Swedish House.
I know. I had a lot like that I just debated on for both lists. Very hard. This is a tough topic for sure.
The only ones I debated with was putting Chance and Justin Timberlake on my Friday night. and go the other Saturday, Sunday, and then the whole rest in peace were like immediate for me. Mac Miller was
rest in peace
probably
was
the first one.
pretty quick.
I would attend all of your festivals.
Well, I mean, you'd all get a free ticket to mine, so I'd hope so.
Mine is not free.
It's a high five. All right.
It's VIP.
I'm good. I don't need a free ticket. I need some food vouchers though for yours.
VIP is a fist bump. Maybe you guys fist bump coming in before we move on. Episode 2 wraps it up.
Oh yeah.
Those were our paloozas. Thank you,
Who's gonna
everybody.
be the first one to spill wax on their computer?
Mac.
I don't know. Probably me. I would say I spill a lot. All right, here we go.
Bye.
Goodbye. Wow, Dom can't even blow it out.